What's going on, fellas? Just saying here. Excuse my hair. Been sleeping all day. Long night, you know what I'm saying? Canelo won last night. Independence Day, Mexico. But I know you guys don't want to hear that. Let's go to the quick scores, quick update going on right now. Uh, Carolina and Atlanta, 17-31. Atlanta is winning. Um, Too much Atlanta. I think they got answers on the red zone, like they said they were having problems with the end zone. Cam Newton had, if he was gonna win this game, he was gonna have to do it by himself. He was gonna have to run it because the running game is not there, and he has nobody to throw the ball to. So right now, Carolina is struggling against Atlanta. The Cleveland Browns, my friends, the Cleveland Browns are about to win a game. Hope I don't jinx them. 12-3. Tyler Taylor is taking good care of the football, and he has Cleveland 12-3, with a pretty good chances to win right now. New Orleans is, I don't know what's their problem. Their defense has to do something about it. The defense got something to do with it because they just not going through their progressions. I know Buffalo is regretting letting that quarterback go. Tyler Taylor is a very good quarterback, and sorry about that. Tyler Taylor is a very good quarterback. Buffalo's struggling to put points. Tyler Taylor has a better scene in Cleveland, even though they lost, even though they a losing team. They're having a pretty good seasons. You know, he has weapons now. Jarvis Landry. He has a running game. Carlos Hyde. You know, he has a ton of playmakers on defense. He can do well over there. And I mean, let's face it, they won 0 games last year. They can't do any worse than that, right? They already tied one, so really, they already did better on week one. So the next update it'll be Minnesota is trying to attempt to come back against Green Bay. Green Bay was winning comfortably by 2 scores, and Minnesota is making a late attempt late in the fourth quarter. So we're gonna keep you updated with that. Tennessee came to play. Houston is struggling, keeping Deshaun Watson up. The offensive line had 2 sacks against New England last week. They sacked him about a couple of times. I know the team is a little banged up. They were receivers Fuller and Hopkins before the game started. They were like questionable about going into the game. The quarterback for Tennessee, Mariota, it was a no-go. He sacked it, but his elbow was still bothering him. So they put Gabriel is taking care of the ball, and he's doing good. Tennessee should win this game. They are home. They need to win this game. Kansas City and Pittsburgh. Kansas City started strong. Kansas City was winning, I believe it was like 21-7. And right before the halftime, Ben brought Pittsburgh back, and they were 21-21. But in the second half, Kansas City took the lead again, little by little. Last time I checked, they were 38-25. I'll let you know in a minute. Pittsburgh has weapons on offense. Kansas City has weapons on offense, but defense, Kansas City is better than Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh needs some kind of spark or something on defense, though. They're playing so slappy in the backfield. Ben had an interception in the red zone when they were about to tie the game 28-28, and Kansas City wins and make him pay for that. So um, I don't know if you guys have any questions. You can let me know. Miami is taking care of business against the Jets. That everybody wanted to give Sam Darnold a Rookie of the Year award already after Game One. Guys, I told you, calm down, relax. Now after week two, week three, you start seeing if your team is really doing the same mistakes or playing the same level that they played at week one. And if they are, now you can start calling some names like, okay, he might be the real deal. Okay, they might have messed up. You know, Sam Darnold had a good game on week one, but I think it was more the defense control wasn't quite as sharp as everybody was expecting. So Miami was making him pay 20-0 in the first half, and now they just scored a field goal. It's 20-12 late in the fourth quarter. Kansas City 42-28 late in the fourth quarter. I was watching Tampa Bay and Philadelphia, reporting from Tampa Bay. I went to watch the fight yesterday, and I had all these annoying Eagles fans everywhere. And I wish I can see them right now because Tampa Bay is all over Philadelphia. I know Philadelphia is missing a lot of people. Darius Sproles is out. The running back, a high, he went out and he came back in the second half, but he's not 100%. Um, Alshon Jeffrey, the receiver, he's out. They're missing a lot of people though. But the defense is solid. The defense, I think they trying to. I believe defense do win championships, but they're trying to rely on that defense to keep him on games and hopefully they can win those games. Uh, New New Indianapolis is beating comfortably 21-9 to the Redskins, and the Saints just went up 18-12 on the Browns. But Tyler Taylor, with 1 minute and 16 seconds left, he scored a touchdown. And like I say, the Browns gonna win their first game, guys. Oh my god, I'm so excited for them. I want cheers for that. Oh baby, that was a big old pass too, 50 yards. Without Josh Gordon, I'm concerned about the kicker though. I'm concerned about the kicker. The kicker from the Browns. He's not gonna have a job tomorrow. He missed already one field goal and two extra points. The game is 18-18, tied with 35 seconds left. Please don't let another tie back to back to the Browns. That would be definitely a lot of people will take their lives away. I'm just kidding. Wow. I cannot believe this. The late games about to start. These games, the early games are finished. Buffalo's trying to do something on offense. Chargers were winning 28-6. Buffalo's coming back. Nah, I don't think they're gonna have enough time. It's late in the fourth quarter. But this is how it is. Like I said, I'm gonna go back to the Bucks and the Eagles real quick. Fitzmagic is alive. Everybody's trying to give Fitzmagic in fantasy football. They think he's the real deal. We'll see. I mean, they're playing a good defense. He already had a good interception, one interception against a good defense. So I can see him struggle throughout the year. But as of right now, it's lots of defense on the game. Now I'm gonna tell you something though. Tampa Bay do have some weapons on offense. They got Mike Evans, Deshaun Jackson. Even at 31, he still has some speed that tight end that they just drafted last year, Howard. He scored a 75-yard touchdown. As a matter of fact, both of the first touchdowns were 75 yards. The first one was right from the get-go, at the beginning of the play, the first play from scrimmage, 75 yards touch for Deshaun Jackson. I mean, there's been some explosive plays, and I can see why people are buying into Fitzmagic and thinking, believing that he can take him to the promised land. But the offensive line for Tampa Bay, they play good. They have played good so far. Um, they also missed a field goal, and I believe it was an extra point. So those little details later on down this by week 15, week 16, when you start losing games because of that, that's when it comes to kill you. The Packers just went up 5 points with 2 minutes and 13 seconds left. Vikings trying to come back. They got one more chance, 2 timeouts. And as Kirk Cousins tried to make him come back, he threw a ball, he got tipped, and the Packers intercepted it. Oh my God, they sealed the deal. Packers looks like they're gonna win this game. Still got 2 minutes, and like I said, 2 timeouts. They can get a couple of stops, but wow, I cannot believe that I had the Vikings win this game. So far, I have some winning next and Browns about to lose the game. Oh my God. I'm sorry, Cleveland. I'm really sorry. If they don't make it, they're going into overtime. Yes, he did. 21-18, New Orleans. Damn, that sucks. I almost want to make me stop recording right now. So I mean, no big surprise. Like I say, Panthers are in 24 to 31. Vikings, they're about to lose 21-26 to the Packers. Dolphins 20-12 to the Jets. Eagles, they're trying to make a comeback within one score against the Buccaneers. Chargers taking care of business against the Bills, 31-13. The Browns, I just told you they're about to lose, 18-21. And the last game, it's Kansas City. They winning against Pittsburgh. So, like I say, late game's about to start, 4 o'clock. Patriots Nation. Need to fix my hair, get ready for the game. Thank you for tuning in, and hope to see you Wednesday. I'll make my picks for next week.